don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Smyli Studios. Today we're presenting
the top 10 Smyli tips to become a Super Doomspire Pro.
Let's jump in.
Enjoy!
Choose a good special ability.
Sword is one of the most important weapons in Super Doomspire. This may seem obvious at first, but you will be amazed to see your gaming improve once you find a special move that is both fun to use and devastating to your opponents. There are many different special abilities. Here are some of them.
Lunge, Fire Cutter or Ice Cutter, the Great Spin, the Serve, and the Home Run.
The move you choose will depend on your playstyle. Some may prefer hitting their opponents from far away, some may use air strategies, and some might just jump straight into action. What you choose is completely up to you. Find the perfect rocket. Choosing a rocket is one of the harder choices to make. This might also differ in the different game modes that you're playing. Super Doomspire has many different types of rockets to choose from. These may be the fast and small ones or the big and slow ones.
If you are a sniper, fast rockets from a far distance are very handy. Being a more in-action person requires rockets that have a good blast radius. This also applies for tower destruction. The Plant Move.
Bombs with a plant move will enable you to jump much higher. This ability is especially important for fast travel across the map or quick escape in battle. There are several different types of bombs that you can use. Again, this depends on your playstyle.
Special bombs like the Remote Detonator can be used for fast-paced battle. They reload fast but don't propel you as high as plant move bombs. There are many ways to use bombs in combat. Experiment with them to find the perfect loadout.
Practice your aim. Many people, especially on mobile, have trouble with aim. One useful way to get better is practicing your aim. There are many types of Super Balls. If you struggle with aim, use things like boomerangs and bloomerangs. Paintballs require minimal aim and are fairly damaging.
If you are experienced with your aim, use the Coconut, which has increased ragdoll time. Or use the Shadow Shuriken, which has the most damage. The Super Ball class is often used to help knock out your opponent or finish him off. Use a building item that could save you.
The building item is your last resort to either saving yourself or additionally confusing your opponent. It could be very beneficial to master the Shadow Clone, which can be used to teleport. Trusses are also very useful to saving yourself. With correct mastery, they can save you from falling.
Another option, though rarely used, is the Spike Trap. It is useful for getting rid of an opponent's health by 25, though not very effectively. Now here are some general tips that we found.
Deflect whenever possible.
This may be obvious, but deflection is very useful. Usually it happens by accident. By risking your life in order to deal a good surprise attack is very advantageous. Many try to avoid rockets when they're being shot at by moving away. You should try to move towards the rocket and swing your sword at the right moment. This may also confuse your opponent, gaining you an advantage. By firing your rocket at your opponent immediately after you deflect gives you a double chance to get them. Note that during a no-spawn occasion, it is risky to try and deflect. Use different weapons.
Using different weapons all the time not only adds an interesting challenge to the game, especially if you got very good at it, but some variation in the gameplay. Different weapons also allow you to change your loadout depending on what's fun, what's practical, and what's pro. It also adds an element of surprise, especially if you usually play with your friends. They will have to adapt to your weapons and rebuild their tactics. Adapt to everything.
Adaptation also goes for surroundings and maps. If you're an advanced player and are good at a wide range of different weapons, you might consider interchanging your loadouts. This may be because of the people in the server or the map that is chosen. Maps like Snowfall, Classic, Jungle, and Lava are pretty risky and require maneuverable tools and bombs with high jump ability. Other maps like Rainbow, Ocean, Shang, and Ruins have good space under the tower, meaning that it's possible to use tools with less agility but more damage, like the Home Runner and Greatsword. Anything will work for these maps. Feel free to experiment. Play in public servers.
Playing with different people in a public server is good practice. You'll be able to adapt to different people's playstyles and possibly find a style that you like. They also do not know your style, so you might have an advantage. Again, following the previous tips, you'll be able to completely dominate the server, especially if all your skills are a surprise to them. Variation is what makes the game fun. Practice.
Finally, practice. We know it's obvious, but it's always important to keep saying it.
Practice is a key to progression. By following the tips listed and practicing with them, you will soon become a Super Doomspire Pro. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe too.
See y'all in the next video.